Let's first make it clear that the pyramids of Egypt were not built by aliens. More than 4,500 years have passed since the construction of the first pyramid in Egypt, and there are more than 100 pyramids in Egypt. Every pyramid is an architectural marvel. The largest of which is the Pyramid of Giza, which was built for Pharaoh Khufu. This pyramid is 139 meters high, and more than 2.3 million pieces of stone have been used in its construction, each of which weighs several tons. It is not easy to believe how the ancient Egyptians managed to construct these incredible buildings without the help of modern technology. But they succeeded to build such durable buildings, and their dedication and ingenuity continue to astound us to this day. Join me on this journey as we uncover the secrets of the pyramids, and delve into the history and stories behind these incredible wonders of the world. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all our upcoming videos on the mysteries of the ancient world. Number 1, he was a brilliant mathematician. The construction of the pyramids was not just a burden of heavy stones. Ancient Egypt had markers, people who made marks on wood or stone to determine the location of the cut, who counted the number of pieces of stone to be moved to the site of the pyramid, and also determined that there is no shield in the ground. For example, the Great Khufu Pyramid has a fixed slope of 52 degrees on each side. The accuracy of the calculations used to build the pyramids shows that these people were intelligent and skilled mathematicians. Number 2, the construction of the pyramid was a major undertaking. If anyone has gained eternal life by building a pyramid, it is Imhotep, the designer of the first pyramid at Saqqara. Besides being a skilled architect, he held a high position in Pharaoh's court and was also a priest and physician. The ancient Egyptians revered him so much that they later gave him the status of a god. Number 3, the builders of the pyramids picked up these stones to build energy and strong bodies. The remains of ducks, sheep, pigs and cows in the villages of the pyramid builders show that the pyramid builders consumed meat, bread and beer in abundance. The cemetery of these workers also shows the same thing. Sometimes accidents happened during this work, but many injuries were not fatal. Thanks to amazing medical care, and people's broken bones were treated. Number 4. Recent archaeological excavations of ancient villages have shed new light on the construction of the pyramids in Egypt. It was previously believed that the massive structures were built solely by slaves, but evidence suggests that skilled workers were responsible for the construction. These workers, known as the Friends of Khufu, were a team of laborers who took pride in their work and had a sense of camaraderie and healthy competition with other groups who worked on the pyramids. They were not exploited and earned a good living from their labor. This is evident in the stone images and lithographs they left behind, which is a sense of pride and solidarity among the workers. Number 5. The pyramids were built by the water. Today, the pyramids of Giza are located among sand dunes, but when they were built, they were positioned so that their image was reflected on the waters of the Nile River, which was nearby at the time. The ancient Egyptians built canals in the Nile River, which led to large blocks of stone near the site of the pyramids. Number 6. For the pharaohs of ancient Egypt, a pyramid was sometimes not enough. The pyramids were a collection of different pyramids, including smaller pyramids as well as passages and temples served by the pharaoh's priests. Number 7. The ancient Egyptians were mortal. Forcing thousands of people to build tombs for just one person over decades seems like a waste of time and energy, but it wasn't just kings and pharaohs who lived on after death. The pyramids of Giza are surrounded by a collection of hundreds of other pyramids belonging to important people of ancient Egypt. Also, the laborers did not like such a lavish and painful burial ceremony. They only hoped to receive their worldly rewards soon after the construction of the sacred burial pyramids for the pharaoh. Number 8. The pharaoh was fascinated by treasures. The pharaohs of ancient Egypt did not want to travel to the afterlife empty-handed, but there was no safe place to bury the pyramid treasure. As in some cases, the tombs were looted until they were almost gone. When modern archaeologists reached the pyramids, most of the pyramid pavilions were empty. Fortunately, some looters in ancient Egypt wrote a list and description of the property and treasure they stole. Number 9. The pyramids are notorious for their complex and mysterious security and protection. Archaeologists have found no axes, snake pits, or even simple traps in the Egyptian pyramids. All the precautions against tomb theft, such as placing large stones in front of the entrances to the pyramids, were useless. And as for the Egyptian pyramids, it's highly unlikely that there's anything like a warning on the way, like no entry or I wouldn't do it. Number 10. Egypt's pyramids still baffle archaeologists. There is still much about the Egyptian pyramids and their builders that archaeologists do not know. For example, the Great Tombs have voids that archaeologists still debate about how they were built.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.